Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is showing you guys my grocery haul for the week. So I got some cereal for my sister, and I got some milk. These are the only milk that she eats with her cereal. I also got an oil, and I got 2 pounds of sugar, 2 pounds of flour, 1 pound of dry whole cream milk, 2 pounds of rice, the only yogurt that was in the store, bananas for smoothies, quicks, spaghetti, 2 chocolate for chocolate chip cookies, some chicken franks, and 1 kilogram of chicken wings. Next, I'm going to food restock and food prep for the week. I'm starting with these dry goods. I'm just going to be restocking them. As I told you guys recently, I restock these every week, and the reason why I actually bought additional 2 pounds of sugar is because I'll be making some cookies. So next, I'm just going to restock the rice, and I made a mess restocking the sugar. Am I the only one who for some reason likes to have like a little bit of each item that I stock up, like just there, just in case? So the reason why I took out the sugar remaining, because I want to use that up first before I use the new sugar, if you put it that way. So once the sugar is filled, I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm not gonna clean this mess up until everything else is filled. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the salt, and you guys will see what I mean. Like I can finish this bag. For some reason I just want to have a little bit left in there. So once the salt is done, I'm going to move on to the baking soda. Now we use baking soda for baking, but also for cleaning as well, so I like to have some separate for baking. And then let's move on to the milk, and you will see I did not put the whole thing, even though I should have, but yes, that's just how I work. So remember last week I told you guys that there are 4 items I usually restock, and this week I actually needed all 4. So you guys see me here doing the flour, and that's basically it. That is my restock. These are how they are looking. Let's move on to food prep of the week. I have some bananas here that I'm going to freeze for smoothies. Banana is the only fruit this week that will be frozen, so most likely they'll be staying in the freezer until we can get our hands on some avocado or some oats. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing me make a smoothie for you guys, just showing you guys what I put in my smoothie every day. Just let me know in the comment box down below. Now I'm done with the bananas. I'm going to tie the bag and put them in a certain way so they won't freeze on each other and make it hard to pull apart. This is how it's looking. So next I'm going to go ahead and get ready to clean the chicken. So I think the last time I had some chicken breast and some chicken legs or what's not. So this week I have some wings. So I'm just going to put all of them into a pot and then add some water to it and some salt. So the reason why I added salt onto the chicken is, 1, salt helps chicken to defrost a lot faster, and 2, I feel like if salt do help to clean the chicken. So I'm just adding some salt, and I'm just going to make sure that it is well mixed, and I'm just going to leave it there for about 10 to 15 minutes while I change and get into something a bit more comfortable. Once the time is up, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut each wing into 2. Once I finish cutting the chicken, I'm now going to rinse it to get the salt out of it, and also just to clean it I'm just going to continue rinsing it until the water becomes clear. Now I'm going to add whatever season I have on hand. I'm just adding the basic seasoning. I'm not adding stuff like curry, because as I said before, not all recipe needs curry in the chicken. So I'm just adding some chicken seasoning, some salt, and some clove. Once I finish adding the seasoning, I'm going to go ahead and mix it up and just make sure that it is well combined. This is how the wings are looking, and they're just lightly seasoned. So now I'm just going to portion them out. I wish I had the parcels from the last time, but I'm just going to portion them out, and it doesn't mean that we're going to eat this portion every time. Sometimes we might need more, but it is just there so that we don't have to open the entire bag of chicken and then season it up by itself and what's not. Everything is just there already prepped. All we have to do is basically cook it. We're just making life a little bit easier. So once they're in the individual bags, I'm just going to add a little bit of seasoning that is left over, and I'm going to show you guys how they're looking and then tie them up and put them in the freezer. Now we're going to be doing a quick lunch, and this is like a couple hours after doing the food restock and everything. So I'm just going to be making a simple pasta alfredo with just some sausage. This is just a simple lunch. Now I added the sausage into the pasta because they were a bit frozen, but also the sausage to give the pasta a flavor. So this is what I'm going to be using. I'm doing 2 teaspoons of oil with 2 teaspoons of flour, a cup of milk, and I'm just going to stir it until the milk becomes thick. Once the sauce is thick enough, I like to take it off the stove and add the cheese. I find when I add the cheese while the stove is on, it gives like this gritty, grimy taste texture to the sauce. I like to take it off and then add the cheese into it, and it just melts right away. Now I just pour the sauce into the pasta and just gonna really mix it really well, and I'm just gonna add some cheese and let it sit while I go ahead and do the sausage. For the sausage, I'm simply going to fry it up and then add some ketchup and a little bit of sugar, and that's basically it. And I will show you guys how the sausage is looking once it is done. This is the sausage, and it's just a simple, easy meal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plate up now. Let me know if you guys are a fan of Alfredo pasta. This is how lunch is looking. So this is the next thing. I'm going to be making some cookies. I'm making some oatmeal and raisin and some chocolate chip cookies. And the reason why I decided to make them because the following day, which was Friday the 27th of October, was my country's Independence Day, and it's a public holiday. So I wanted to make these the day beforehand so that we can have them for that day. So in this pan, I'm doing half of the oatmeal and raisin and half chocolate chips, and then I'll have a separate pan to put the rest of the chocolate chips and the rest of the oatmeal and raisin. We're watching this clip. I am wondering why I have my shirt in my skirt because it looks so awkward, but please forgive me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to make them into balls, and then I'll show you guys how they're looking once they're done. These are how they're looking. I'm gonna now put them in the oven for around 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes according to how you like them. These are how they're looking, and they're just so delicious and not too sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, kindness is free. Be kind to everyone you meet, because you never know the impact they have on your life. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.